This is Hannibal and Piper here from the HannibalTV.com. And no, we're not watching Raw tonight. We are doing a daily wrestling news update, aren't we, Piper? And there's some bad news for Smackdown. Its rating was back down to a 0.4 last week on Fox last Friday night. And the Rampage rating was also down for AEW. They only did a 0.12 rating. On a good note for WWE, they had their second legitimate sellout of the year tonight for the Raw at the Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. Of course, very historic wrestling arena. And this is the only taping to sell out other than a Smackdown in Hershey, PA, which was another smaller arena. Apparently, the Scope sold out with 7,200 tickets, which is not a huge amount of tickets. So still not great. And Piper wants to say hi again. She's happy to be back visiting. And I am going to talk about some WWE Canadian shows. And I hate to give them publicity and plug them on my channel, but I find this interesting because they're coming to my hometown of Ottawa, and they're also coming to Kingston, Ontario on the very same night. But here's what I find interesting, okay? Let's start with Kingston. To me, Kingston has the more star power with Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Lashley. And yeah, I'm not the biggest Kevin Owens fan, but he was in WrestleMania against Austin. And here's the funny thing. Kingston's only 2 hours from Ottawa, maybe less, depending on how fast you drive, maybe an hour and 40 minutes. Its population is only 136,000. And for this show, they're selling tickets from $28 to $177 plus taxes and service fees. Now, Ottawa has a very, very weak card. And Ottawa's arena, oh, by the way, the capacity for the Kingston arena is 5,700. The Ottawa arena is 19,153. They're selling tickets from $34 to $198 plus taxes and service charge. And this arena is out in the middle of a field. So you're also looking at parking. And to be honest, Drew McDonald, or whatever you call him, is the biggest star on the card. And he's not a draw. No one else on that card is also a draw. So it baffles me that both towns are so close to each other and there's more draws in the small town. Just as a booker myself, I would have put the weaker card in the smaller town because they're not going to draw as many fans in the smaller town. It only has 136,000 population. Ottawa has 1 million, and we haven't had wrestling here in like 2.5, 3 years. Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please help me out and like this video, then click the subscribe and get notifications buttons so you don't miss any of my latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Facebook at The Hannibal TV for more live streams and videos. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Hannibal.